What's going on, everyone? It's your boy NH Labdouni, and I promised everyone I was going to do this video, basically my opinions as far as Dr. Boyce Watkins and Tommy Sotomayor. I don't even want to call it beef because it's not beef, but their little discourse, their disagreement, or whatever that they have going on at this time, because it's too petty for beef, and honestly, beef is just stupid and it's just killing our community anyway. But what I wanted to say is that for both Dr. Boyce Watkins and Tommy Sotomayor both play an integral but different part as far as in this information overload, this information dissemination to the black community. And basically, Boyce Watkins and Tommy Sotomayor really just, they attack two different demographics. They target two different demographics because Tommy Sotomayor is not speaking finance and economics. He's not going in depth on that. He's not trying to set up a black wealth boot camp. That's not what he's doing. At the same token, Dr. Boyce Watkins is not focusing on the ills that we commit on ourselves, that we're guilty of on our own in our community. So at the end of the day, they both serve a much needed purpose that needs to be addressed. And for you, Boyce Watkins, Tommy Sotomayor, just to say it up front, forward, first thing first, I just want to let you guys both know, let both of you know, I follow you both, I subscribe to you both, I listen to both of you. I take what I need from both of you because both of you serve a much needed purpose. As I mentioned again, Boyce Watkins, he's on the economics, he's finance. He's like Claude Anderson. So I listen to him, Claude Anderson, a couple others. I subscribe, I watch their videos, I comment, I ask for more information, whatever. And then Tommy Sotomayor, as abrasive as he can be, as brash as he can be, as harsh as he can be, he is not spewing lies. He is not spewing he's not spewing the degradation of the community. What he is doing is talking about it. He addresses it because, like he says, if no one talks about it, then we're going to feel like it's okay and we're not ever going to address it. It's going to remain a factor. And as much as we try to fight white supremacy and all this other foolishness, our own ills will remain. So guess what? We get rid of white supremacy, get rid of all that. Guess what? There still won't be a black community because we can't stand aside of each other anyway. Because we still have our mentalities messed up. Because we have our priorities not in order. Because we're just all screwed up in the head. Because we hate one another. Because we're BTs and EDs and all this other stuff. Plain and simple. So guess what? Tommy Sotomayor plays an integral part in the black community. And the black community that is conscious, that is aware, that does not associate themselves, their family, their actions with the types of stories that Tommy Sotomayor talks about, those that try to elevate the level of black thought on a group level, they don't feel attacked by his stories. They don't feel attacked by Tommy Sotomayor. They don't feel like, all he's doing is bashing black women or black people in general, because he's not. What he is bashing is the actions that we continue to commit over and over and over again, no matter the circumstance, the instance. We just keep going on doing these same stupid things over and over and not realizing how detrimental it is to us as a society. And if nobody wants to talk about it, if the mainstream media news only want to talk about Black Lives Matter, only want to talk about when freaking cops kill niggas, if that's all they want to talk about and not want to address the fact that we are doing the major destruction to ourselves as well, Tommy Sotomayor is going to do it. And I don't blame him. I thank him for it. And for Boyce Watkins, Tommy Sotomayor, a few others, I watch you guys on YouTube. I watch you guys on Facebook, and I try to do my part to not only disseminate much needed information, but to actually get actively involved in what I'm doing in the community. I started a directory called My Little Black Book. First, it was called the Homestead, Florida City Black Business Directory, but it's just so long, so wordy, so blah. After watching a documentary, I believe it was either on Nina Simone or I think it was on Nina Simone. But after watching that, I decided, let me change the name of the directory to My Little Black Book. And that's what I've done, and that's what I'm working on as far as like getting a directory of the black businesses together, so we can go ahead and start networking the black businesses here, so that people can know where the black businesses are, and hopefully set up a black business district and grow from there. But I take from both of you guys. I watch y'all videos. I retain the information, I appreciate the information, and I share, repost a lot of the things that you guys put up. And I feel that both of you guys serve a serious purpose. Both of you guys do what needs to be done. Both of you guys play a valued part within the community, and that's what you guys need to do. As far as on your own, y'all can scan y'all lanes, stay in y'all lanes, y'all do what y'all need to do. Both of y'all is needed in the community. End of story. End of story. Boyce Watkins. We need the economics. We need the finance. We need the knowledge, wealth, and wisdom. We need that. Tommy Sotomayor. We got to address the fact that we as black people have a group of black people within our community that screws up a lot. And that's something we need to address. And if nobody's going to address it, Tommy's going to address it, and more people are just going to be mad about it. Plain and short. Plain and simple. Tommy, Boyce, you guys don't even do the same things. Y'all guys do not overlap. You guys do not need to be beefing. Boyce Watkins, if in fact you are trying to get attention, you don't need to be seeking attention that way. Tommy, I know you're simply just reacting, and I appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing you, Tommy. Keep doing you, Watkins. And come on, let's just, instead of all this separation and backbiting and fighting against and all this infighting against one another, let's see where each one of us has tools. Each one of us has gifts and blessings that we can put together to build up this body of the black community, so that we can come together as one. End of story. Is there anything else? If I'm missing anything, hey, just go ahead and shoot it down in the comments. So be it. Tommy, I hope you see this. Boyce Watkins, I hope you see this. I respect the both of you. I look up to the both of you. The both of you inspire me in different ways. I appreciate the both of you. There's no need for infighting. There's no need for beef or dissing. None of that. Both of y'all do different things to help the community in y'all own way. No one man is greater than the other. I'm NH Labdouni, signing out for TLE TV.